Hello, everybody, and welcome to a table team up. Everybody's doing well, and this is your press conference reaction to the Leeds United with Daniel Farke had to say ahead of the Plymouth game. How are we doing, Lee?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah,
You good, mate?
yeah.
Right. Well, look, he got asked about Patrick Bamford, because he got injured in Jerry Moore against Swansea, didn't he? And he says that he's not available for this game. He has some problems with his calf. We don't expect him to be out for a long time. He says, I don't expect him to be available for Leicester either. We think he'll be back for the cup game or the league fixture after that. But he did say it'd be a nice surprise if he is back. And I haven't heard Daniel Farke say that before. So, what do you think about Bamford Lee? Is he? Are we going to miss him against Plymouth, or do you think we'll have enough with Perot?
I think I'm gonna pro.
You see, I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right because I think we are going to miss Bamford. I
Mm.
really do. I think we're going to miss him massively. And, it's a matter of, what it's just a matter of what, how long he's going to be out for, what's going to be the problem. Got asked about Byram and Shackleton. And it says, Byram has an hamstring problems and will not be available for this game or Leicester.
Hmm.
Jamie Shackleton is back and available to go. It's good that we have one more. So it looks like Byron's missing for a couple of games as well. Um, he got asked about, is he any more injury? Is he any more injury concerns? And he says, yeah, we have long-term injuries with Stuart Dallas and Pascal Stewart out, but everyone else is fine.
Mm. Yeah.
Got asked on about the Plymouth game. He got asked about Plymouth. He says we are pretty respectful. They have a good home record. It's really difficult. It's a really difficult place to go. We know that we have to be at our best to get the points. When we go there with confidence, we are highly motivated, but it's a tough place to go. They are unbeaten there since October. We need a top performance. The backing of our travelling supporters in the last games has been second to none. It has helped us to be successful. At the moment, the games are coming thick and fast. There's lots of travelling, and we need our supporters to get the
Yeah.
points. I think that's a good thing that he brought in the talked about the fans as well, especially with having to travel. We went to Plymouth away for FA Cup,
Hmm.
then we went to
Yeah.
Swansea away. Now we're going back to Plymouth away again for the um, league game. I just hope you're doing well, my love. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, but yeah, it's one of them things, Lee. It's one of them things. Fans are needed. It's important that we have fans. He got asked about the extra day of rest. He says, "I don't expect it to be easier for us, despite having an extra day. Not at all.
Yeah.
We have had to do a lot of travelling. I wouldn't say that we have an advantage." So he was quick to say that as well. We don't think we're going to have an advantage with having an extra day's rest because that extra day's rest is taken up and travelling, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're not gaining an extra day. You're losing a day when you travel.
Hmm.
I think they're travelling down straight. I think they're travelling down now, aren't they? More or less straight after that press conference.
Yeah.
So you got asked about the promotion race. Would you rather be in a three horse race like we are, or with is that how you'd like it? And he says, I would rather be in position one if I'm honest.
Mm.
He said something about position one with 20 points. He says each and every point helps. We don't look too much into the table. You have to take it step by step. We are still working on a few steps. We take each game seriously, and rightly so.
Mm.
Rightly so as well. I agree with what he says, Lee. You've got to take it game by game, haven't you? Because
Yeah.
if we go into this game thinking that it's going to be easy, we're going to get beat. Trust me, we're
Mm.
going to get beat. He got asked about their winning, their winning run, and he says we try to come as close as possible each day. for a perfect performance. We have won 7 in a row in the league with many clean sheets, but there's still always challenges and details we want to improve. We have to be spot on in each and every game. It helps with confidence and rhythm that we believe in what we are doing, but we have to be focused for the next game. I agree with that as well, Lee. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I do agree with that. You know, I really do. Um, you know, Daniel Farke on togetherness with the fans. He says, we are working hard and showing togetherness. We have to enjoy this. This is my recommendation to all our supporters. They can be excited. They have to enjoy the way the lads are playing their football.
Yeah.
He asked about, you know, he got asked about, you know, the season as a whole. He says, I can't really ask for any more. All the praise and credit goes to our owners and the people that help. I have got great people to work with. He mentioned Agnes and stuff like that. We are unified at the moment. This club it has its best times when there is spirit and unity. I have that feeling, and at the moment, our points total is remarkable. In other seasons, it would be enough for position 1. You have to give credit to Leicester for what they are doing. But our lads are doing a fantastic job. Long may it continue. Got asked about, you know, people about, you know, when we got promoted with Bielsa this season, we're actually, I think he said 10 points in front. And he says it's not a topic that I really think about. The comparison doesn't help us. It doesn't help me at the moment. I don't get too carried away. They got 39 points and won the league. And there's a long way to go. We will speak about what we have achieved after we have played after we played 46 games. And I like that as well. You know what I mean? I think it's unfair to compare Farke with Bielsa. I
Yeah.
really do. I think it's unfair, mate. Son. And I think Farke's his own person, Bielsa with his own person. You
Yeah.
know, one's German and one's from Argentina. So you know what I mean? It's totally different. Hiya, Frankie. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hiya, Stu and Lee. Hope you're all well. We're good, mate. We're good, Frankie. Thank you. Got asked about you know, selection headaches. You know, and he says it's easy to name the squad because we have such a tight knit group, and with injuries that we have got, each and every player is needed. It's important to have them available, and we still have competitions for the starting 11. We don't have to change too much in our setup as we are able to dominate. He got asked about Stuart Dallas and Carl Darlow. He says it's the same as Stuart. He says he gets all the time that he needs. We give him all the time. We have sent him to different consultants. We're hoping it works out in the end. I don't want to put any pressure on him in terms of a time frame. I expect Carl to be available before the March international break. Pascal will have a rescan at the beginning of next week. We will have a clearer view. So it looks like Pascal Stroik's going to be out for quite some time yet, guys. It really does. He got asked again about the fans, and he says it's a really special atmosphere. We have got great support. It is second to none, not just in this league, but in this country. I believe in this project, and I believed in the long run of the club can be in a much better position. I want to make our fantastic supporters happy. When the odds are against us, this club is at its best, and so are our supporters. We have a different away trip coming up with a difficult kick-off time, but they are still sitting louder and prouder. Their support is second to none, and they are at their best when we need them the most. They are the biggest asset of this club, and I think he's right. I think he's spot on. You know, the Leeds United fan base has always been special, always has been. Like, you know, even when it's tough times, you know, when you used to go watching the Oval and stuff like that with me, You know, we were having some pretty tough times then, but the atmosphere at Ellen Road were always electric. It always was, always has been, always will be, and always will be in future. You know, it's a special place, is Leeds United League. It's a special club. It's a very special club. And I'm just glad that the club chose me and you to support it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the end of the Farke press conference, Lee. But we're going to be talking a bit on your show tonight, right?
Yeah.
But what's all this you saw on Twitter about Daniel, the Joe Rodon deal? It seems to be getting closer and closer, doesn't it?
Yes, it was just apparently just look at now. Tottenham could sell Joe Rodon to Leeds United with a deal. Yeah, he said it 1 hour ago.
Can you share screen, Lee, at your end? Can you put that on your screen and share it? Do you know how to do it?
Sure.
Hey, look at that. Go on, Lee. Right, so let me zoom it. Right, let's have a look at this. Oops, cancel what we're doing. Right, so it says Tottenham could sell Joe Rodon to Leeds for a reduced fee, with a deal hanging on one crucial factor. Scroll down, Lee, if you will. Leeds have been told that they stand a good chance of securing a permanent signing of Joe Rodon this summer, with the player hinting at his happiness at Ellen Road, and Tottenham reportedly setting a tempting fee on his head. But any deal will depend entirely on one massive object being reached, and I'm assuming that that's promotion. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we need to get promoted for it before that happens. Thanks, Lee, mate. You can stop sharing its screen now. You know how to do it, don't you? There you go. Thanks, Lee, mate. Yeah, much appreciated. But yeah, if we get promoted, it looks promisingly.
Yeah.
Frankie says, so we are so proud. We shout it out loud. We love you, Leeds. Exactly that. Afternoon, Inky, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Frankie, I've read it 15 million, and I think that's a good bit of business if we can get him for that. I really do, because as you know, I spoke to Stell, and Stell thinks he's he needs a coach, a bit like he's a coach, and he told me there were never any doubts about his about the quality of his defending. He just come to Tottenham at a bad time. That it was badly timed when he got his move to Tottenham. But if we could get him for 15 million, snap him up now, wrap him in cotton wool, and get him. Would it be nice if his first transfer show is going to be Leeds sign Joe Rodon?
Yeah.
It's been superior for us, mate. I think Strike can learn a lot going forward into Premier League with him and all. I really do. He's got experience as Joe Rodon. He's an experienced defender. Whereas Strike's a young player who's still capable of learning. He's set in his ways, and I think it's good for us, mate. I really do. So, Daniel Farke, right? Is he filling you with more confidence now that we're going to get promoted automatically?
Yeah.
You think he's good enough to do it? I think he is. I really do. But I think the problem we've got is, like he said in his press conference, normally that points what we've got would have been top at league, but Leicester are having a superb season. Southampton, despite losing against Bristol, are having a really good season. Ipswich, they went on that bit of a downward spiral after we bet them 4-0. But they come back well against Millwall over there. So, it's like a 3-horse race for second place.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's going to go right down to wire. I do. I think it's going to go right down to wire, mate. I really do. Players getting better in different systems, and it suits players are getting play better in different systems, and it suits Farke's system. Yeah, and I guess that's the opposite what you can say about Joe Perreault, Frankie. I think Joe Perreault struggles in that Farke system. And it's a shame for him. Do you know what I mean? It is because you know I'd sooner have Bamford over Perreault. I'm not saying that in Perreault. I've written Perreault off Perreault like that. I'm not saying that, but a lot of people have written Perreault off, and it's sad. It is because and it's not his fault because the system doesn't suit him. Like. I mean, I remember what you said yesterday on Jesse's review yesterday. You'd start Perreault over Bamford. Are you sticking with that?
Yeah.
Look, don't you think Bamford's got a better movement, Lee, than Perreault?
Yeah, but I like Perreault because he's got. I think he's got.
He's got 11 goals now, hasn't he? 11 goals.
11 goals, yeah.
He's not injured, is he? He don't get injured.
No.
Don't get injured as much, you know what I mean, as Bamford does. And I don't blame Bamford. It's because he's been kicked and everything by opposition players, you know, and that's why, you know, he gets injured a lot.
Yeah.
That's true, Stu. Thanks, Frankie. But yeah, it's a shame, though, you know, because you know I think Perreault, you know, at a different club might end up refinding his form. Can I ask you all? Jess, are you free? Are you free, Jess? I didn't know if Jess were up or not. You see, I knew she were up, but I didn't know she were up. So let me get Jess on. See, Jess is free. I'm going to send you a link, Jess, just in case you are. But can I ask you all something? Does Perreault, do we keep Perreault at the end of the season? Or do we look to try and, because remember what Evie said, Lee? If we try to sell Perreault now, we're going to lose money on it.
I think we keep him.
So you're in agreement with Evie then, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see, I think nobody suggests, nobody's at all. I think he's if we can get roughly what we paid for him, I think that the move him on to use that money to bring in someone else, Lee. Because let's be honest, even if Bamford were fit, I'd still fully fit. I'd still say we need another number. We need another number 9.
Yes.
We need another. I mean, I know Danny says that Mateo Joseph's the ideal replacement for Bamford. The problem I've got with Mateo Joseph is he needs to be given more minutes. I don't think he's got the minutes in his under his belt to say like it's going to be good enough to cope with Premier League yet. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want it to get. When does summer transfer window close? September. Is it September 1st or something normally? Or 5th or whatever, whenever it is. I don't want to get to that point and then we think, oh God, no, Mateo Joseph can't cut it in Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Then we're stuck then till January. And then in January, it's going to be extremely difficult to bring in the strike. So I'd rather them bring in a number 9 beginning at transfer window. So that way, get all this majority of signings done before we do his pre-season. And then that way, Farke's got all pre-season with them then. You know, it's all about planning, mate. It's all about planning, and hopefully they've planned. They've got. I'm hoping that they've got 2 lists. List for if we don't go up, and a list for when we do if we do go up. I'm hoping that they've got 2 separate lists and ready with targets on that list who will suit the Farke system. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie's saying here, look, No, we keep him. We need a better striker. I agree with you, Frankie. I do. I agree with you. I do. I think we need an experienced striker as well, Frankie, for Premier League. I think we need someone with a bit of top flight experience, and I mean proper like either Premier League or, dare I say it, someone with Champions League experience who's played in high pressure matches, because Leeds aren't gonna, the first season Leeds get promoted. I'm not expecting us to be eighth or out like that. I think we're going to be. I think we're going to have to build from foundations again, and then we're going to face some tough games, and we're going to have some difficult results. It's just how we're going to bounce back for them, and how we're going to be up for fight against teams like Forest, Wolves, Bournemouth, and stuff like that. That they should be teams we should be looking to beat next season. And obviously, the teams who go up like Leicester, Ipswich, or Southampton, whoever else is going to get promoted. If we do go up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm expecting us to finish about 14th. 14th next season in Premier League, first season back. I don't think we'll be near bottom, but I don't think we'll be at top half of the table either. I'm realistic. I think we've got to be realistic, and we've got to be honest with each other as well. Look through and not look through rose tinted glasses. Do you know what I mean? So Lee, where it's coming, we've got 14 games we've got left now of the championship football. That's without the cups and stuff like that, Lee. Right? So let me get this right. 10 points, 30. That's 42 points. 42 points available.
Yeah.
Right. We're currently on 66. Right. How many points? So out of the 14 games, how many games do you think we need to win to get promoted? How many games would you say?
Don't know.
I think we need to win at least 10 more games.
I think we need more. I think we need to, 10 games.
We need to win 10 more games, and probably can afford to drop points.
Yeah.
Twice. Maybe 2 draws and a loss. I think that's what we've got to be looking at. That's what we've got to be looking at. So win 10, draw 2, lose 2. I think that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
To physically keep up with getting into second position. Now, I don't see why Leeds shouldn't be able to do that. I really don't. Do you know what I mean? Especially as home form, Leeds' home form's fantastic. And we're starting to score goals now. We've scored 72 games. We were crying out for him to score more goals, and now he is. It feels like the shackles have been let off the players. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
The shackles have been let off them so they can score more goals and stuff now.
Yeah.
I mean, even Pro got on Enderwood overnight against Swansea. Back with Nonto's found his form again. He's found his mojo. So it should be it's good to see. It really is. Willie, hope you're doing well, mate. Good evening, afternoon, CDT. Love you live. Cheers, Willie. Next season as well, mate. I'm going to be doing all Leeds United watch-alongs on this channel as well, as from next season. So, going to do them on this channel. But Lee, are you happy with what we're doing now? Are you happy with the way it's going at Leeds? Are you happy with everything, or is there still some things what we're here?
No, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
The way I've got is Bamford, right? What's if Bamford's out for 3 or 4 games and Perot's goal scoring dries up again? Because a lot of people are saying me like he only put in that performance because it was against Swansea because it was his whole team.
Yeah.
But he scored 11 goals, Lee. That's got to give us confidence, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to give us confidence. You know, some of us up there as well. Let me just get the leading goal scorers up on Finn. Leading goal scorers. See. Here we go. Leeds United top goal scorers. Right. So some of those got 16 goals, 9 assists. Actually, I'll share the screen, Lee. Let me share the screen with you. So this is share. Right. So some of those have got 16, 9 assists.
Yeah.
Perot's got 11, 1 assist.
Mm-hmm.
Dan James has got 10 goals. Rutter's got 6. Bamford's got 5. But look at Rutter there, mate. Leading. Cheers, Jess Love. Jorginho Rutter, 11 assists, Lee. 11 assists, mate. That's brilliant. Willing on top, 5 goals, 2 assists. That's still strikes if we've got 5 goals, Lee.
Yeah.
So we've got some players scoring. Ethan Ampadu's got 2 and 2 assists. You know, goal conversion. This is interesting, Lee. Here's Jess, bless her. How we doing, Jess, love? Look, they're coming, bless her. Here she is. How we doing, Jess? Are you all right, love? She's having a cuppa. So if you look at that, right? So go. Is some of us on a 25% goal ratio, goal conversion. It's got a shot accuracy of 65%. Perot's got a shot accuracy of 65%. Sorry, some of us got 63%. Dan James has got 57% shot accuracy. So we've got goals coming, and I think you just joined us at right time, Jess. We were just talking about stop sharing screen. We were just talking about, you know, if Bamford's out for this game and probably the Leicester game, are we confident that Perot's going to do the business? You're on mute. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, bless her. So well, Jess's getting that sorted out, Lee. You're confident in Perot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jess. Look, she's going to chuck her head across the room in a minute. She's getting frustrated, bless her. She's getting frustrated. Look at her. Oh, bless her. Are you back, Jess? She'll be back, bless her. She'll be back. So, Lee.
Yeah.
Another question for you as well.
Yeah.
Are you concerned that in them 2 games against Plymouth at home and away in FA Cup, we only managed to score 1 goal in each in 90 minutes of football?
Yeah.
You know, we only got 1 all at home and 1 all at their ground before extra time. Is that concerning to you?
You know, yeah, it is.
Because I remember the home game. We were doing a watch-along on with Gary, and his brother would come on at half time, and I said, the only thing what's missing from our game, from our play in that first half was we want more than 1-0 up.
Yeah.
You know, I was frustrated that we only scored 1 goal with the dominance of what we had, the dominance of what we had. You know, for play we had, we only managed to get 1 goal, and then we let them in its second half. You know, it was a bit like the away game. We scored, you know, and then they equalised. Hiya, Jammy, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Jammy. Jessie's just sorting the microphone out, bless her. There she is. Are you back? Bless her. So yeah, where were they? Lots of train of thought. Yeah, about that's it. Yeah, we'd only scored one goal. We scored the opening goal at their ground, but we let them back in again. You know what I mean with a set piece. We need.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think Leeds have got the taste of the goals now, so they're going to want to. They're going to want to put this game to bed in first half. I think. I really do. I think we'll score more than one goal in first half as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the only thing what I'm worried about it being a dinner time kickoff. I don't like dinner time kickoffs. You know, I just think your body's out woke up. You haven't got that extra couple of hours to wake up. If you know what I mean. Leeds are travelling down now. They'll be in the hotel. They'll go to bed. Before they know it, they've got to wake up for game again. Comes thick and fast.
Yeah.
Jesse's going to reboot. No worries at all. No worries at all, Jess. No worries at all. So, Lee, who's going to score the goals for Leeds tomorrow?
Who's going to score for Leeds tomorrow? Probably Peru.
Peru.
Paul.
What's your score going to be? What's your score going to be first, and who's going to score goals? That's what I should have asked you.
My score, but 3-1 Leeds.
Right, so who's going to get the 3 goals for Leeds?
Well, probably Joe Paul, first goal. Probably Nonto as my second goal. And probably Somerville.
For third.
Yeah.
So they are 3 goal scorers.
Yep.
Right, well, I'm going to shock you here. I'm going to go. Nonto gets first goal. I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds. Nonto will get the first goal. And I'm going to go for Rutter. I think Rutter will get a goal tomorrow. I really do. I think Rutter's due a goal. He's doing everything bar scoring at the moment. So I think he'll get a goal. So then they'll get a consolation. We'll go 2-0 up in that first half, and then they'll get a consolation. That's what I think.
After we go 3-0 up in the first half,
and then they'll get
we'll concede 1 goal in the second half.
It's fair enough, Lee. That's fair enough. Just wait for Jess to come back, bless her. So see what Jess has got to say about it all. But did you not find it interesting, Lee? Like he says, it'd be a nice surprise if the likes of if Bamford's back for the Leicester game.
Yeah.
Because he said that he don't think he's going to be playing, but it'd be a nice surprise if he is back. He's that far to play mind games with Maresca, Leicester manager.
Yeah.
So I think so.
Because I listened to his press conference, and he said about Jamie Shackleton got a kid, I think.
Yeah, Jamie Shackleton's now a father. Yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think it was Catherine Hannah won it. Who asked that?
Yeah.
Catherine Hannah won it.
Yeah.
There she is. Look, bless her. Hey, Jess.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
We're rolling. I had to reboot it. Harry had left PC on all night.
Ah.
Are we doing Lee? All right?
Yeah.
Good man. I'm all right.
How are you? I'm good. Good to hear you. Yeah, I didn't know if you were up. I didn't know what you know. I knew you had a late night last night, so I didn't know if you were going to be up.
Always have a late night. I was
Well,
just
look
watching it
at
in bed.
what you were reading in bed.
That crime magazine. Yeah, I got halfway
Yeah.
through it. It was good. Yeah, it was. It was good.
See, I don't read books. I prefer to watch stuff on TV.
I had some on telly as well, and then I was watching some. What did you think at press conference, Stu? Anyway,
Well, it was interesting how we talked about the fans a lot, and how we talked about Daniel Farke about Bamford when he says he's going to be missing this game. Could be more likely missing the Leicester game, but it'd be a nice surprise if he's back. I think that's playing mind games with me, asking me.
I was just about to say the same. Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean? I think it is.
Look, for me, I don't know. We just look a bit more attacking wise better when Bamford's up front. You know, don't get me wrong, Perot got a good goal at Swansea, but I noticed he was pressing a little bit more. So hopefully he's been taking a bit of note from Bamford what he's been doing. So, you know, we have to back him. It's a massive loss. You know, hopefully it's not too serious and it ain't one of them that's going to keep him out, you know, 2 and then another 2. Hopefully Bamford's back pretty soon, but we've got to just back Perot, haven't we? You know, it's a bit like Marmite industry, a bit like Bamford. He divides opinions, doesn't he, does Perot?
You see, I just don't. I mean, look, I'm not saying that Leeds fans are wrong, but I hope that some of them aren't wrong when they said the reason why Perot was were played the way he did is because it were against his old club, and he were up for it.
Yeah, possibly because it's a different sort of thing when you're playing against your old team. There's that extra fire in the belly to prove a point, sort of thing. But Swansea will be a hard game for him to go against because there will be a low block team, Stu. They'll put 5 at back. It'll be a hard game for him to play. It will. He struggled when he started in FA Cup, didn't he? He did start that game with Joseph, and I think he struggled. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he done, and he can get us, you know, at least a goal. But I think he will struggle tomorrow. I'd rather see Joseph start tomorrow, Stu, and Peru be on bench.
Well, to be honest, Joseph started against Plymouth down at their ground in replay, and he did pretty well. He were unlucky because he hit the post in that game. And he were a menace to Plymouth. He really was. But yeah, I'm a bit concerned that Perot's, you know, Bamford's out. I thought it might have been just one game out and then he'd be back, but it's his calf, isn't it? It's his calf, not his knee, which is better. It's, you know, your calf, it might be a little straight, it might have a little bruising or something, but yeah, hopefully he's back. Hopefully he's back sooner rather than later.
Even though he said like about the Chelsea game, I still don't think Farke now would risk him in that Chelsea game. I think he'll leave him for the league. Is it Huddersfield game after that?
I hope so. I hope so. If he's not available, do we play Chelsea before?
No, so it's Plymouth tomorrow, Leicester on Friday. Then it's Chelsea midweek, and then we've got Huddersfield at the weekend.
Right. So yeah,
it's a Wednesday night game, that one. Chelsea.
So if you don't play him against Leicester, I won't play him against Chelsea. Give him that extra day off, another game off.
I think the league's the bread and butter, Stu, for me. Automatics are bread and butter. So for me, it'd be either Joseph or Peru that started against Chelsea and let Bamford have that bit of extra rest. I'd rather have him for the league. It's a luxury to be in FA Cup, don't get me wrong. It's a nice luxury, but he's too important for me. He'd be rested.
Did you know that Joe Perot, though, to be fair to him, he has the highest shot accuracy at Leeds at 65%.
Yeah, but he has played a lot more than Bamford, hasn't he? Plus, if Bamford would have started, you know, a lot more games, his shot accuracy would have been there, maybe. I know, it's playing devil's advocate, as you like to do on mine, Stuart.
Well, to be fair, Patrick Bamford's shot accuracy is 61%.
Wow.
It's not that far off of Perot's accuracy.
And he hasn't even played. Wow, I didn't know that. That's a nice stat to have that. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he's 61% shot accuracy is Bamford. Dan James is on 57%. Somerville's on 63%.
Wow.
So they're all hitting above 1 in every 2, if that makes sense. So it's all good. It's we've got goal scorers all across that front four.
I agree.
So I'm happy. I'm really happy with that.
What about
You know-
Byron, Stu? He's out again, isn't he? A bit worried about Byron.
Hamstring, innit?
Yeah.
Well, he won't be back straight away, I don't think, Jess.
You know, when we were talking about Byron last night, when we were saying about does he stay for another season, for me, he's very injured. He'll play one game and that's him done for 3, innit? You know what I mean? Like he seems to play one, get injured, miss 2. I mean, it's lucky we've got Firpo, but God help if Firpo got injured.
Yeah, no, we are short, aren't we? At left back? I think this summer's going to be a massive transfer window for Leeds. I really do. I think it's going to be a lot of movement, and I hope that they've got the lists ready now of who they want to target if we go up, and even if we don't go up. I hope they've got lists ready on both sides. I really do.
Yeah, no. Look, Stu, we had this conversation, didn't we, last night? And we both said, look, as a championship squad, it's a very, very good competitive squad. As a Premier League squad, there's room for improvement.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you need to change more than half the team, if I'm honest.
Yeah, Sam Byron, look, for me, it's a bargain, Stu. With a free transfer, £7,200 a week he's on. But unfortunately, when we go up to the Premiership, every player matters. You can't afford injuries and that. So for me, maybe even 2 left backs will come in, like Evie was saying. Maybe Firpo will go as well. But I do believe there'll be a massive overhaul in the summer. Even if we don't go up, I still think some players will go, Stu.
Well, speaking about players, if we don't go, Somerville is getting some really big interest now. Really big interest.
And it's warranted,
You
Stu.
know-
I mean, what did we pay for him? 1.25 million. What we're going to make on him? A lot, even if, look, heaven forbid we don't go up on we play devil's advocate and say, if we don't go up, clubs will come calling for him, Stu. Will he go? I don't know, Stu. I think he's very loyal. He's a very religious man, is Chris Somerville, I can tell you that much. And I don't think there's some players that is the be all and end all. So as we found out with Rats that left, him, I think he'd be loyal and give us another season.
I know, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Look, the thing is, though, Jess, right? Chris Somerville, Liverpool come calling. What do you do?
I'd take him, Stu. Like Harry, I'd love him at Liverpool. He bought him for his FIFA team the other day, Somerville. That new 2024 one. Yeah, it's hard because if those clubs come calling, especially if they're in Champions League, it's a big pull.
Because it is.
But me,
And I
hand
don't
on heart,
want him to.
I think he'll stay, Stu.
You think he'll still stay even if Liverpool come calling?
Yeah, because I know he's a very religious man and I know he's very modest. It's if Leeds could refuse to offer, like there's rumours floating that Liverpool are in for both, Gray brothers, 55 million and all this. Look, it depends on what happens at the end of the season. It depends what financial situation Leeds United are in come the end of the season. I think we're in a good place at the minute. I genuinely believe I would see Rutter going more than Somerville, if I'm honest.
Yeah, look, Rutter would be fantastic if he could finish. He won't be at Leeds.
There you go. There you go.
No, he won't be at Leeds if he could finish. I think that's the only thing what's holding him back.
Look, Stu,
it's Leeds. I don't think that he will leave.
If you look at Rotena last season, we'd have all said, probably you would have said it, and Lee, was he worth the 35 million that we bought him in for? We've seen nothing. Daniel Farke's got something there that is changed with certain players. Dan James, another one, Stu, we wrote him off last season. We're out at Fulham, and they've come back and they've done he has done a very good job on them, but also the players, and they only read what you saw at end of day, Stu. So what they're doing at the minute, why shouldn't interest be in for them? Cree. you know, if Willie Nonto carries on the way he's going, Stu, are West Ham going to come sniffing again in summer? He's picking up a
Well,
bit
then
of
he's
form now.
rebuilt. They're going to lose 8 more players in summer.
Oh, West Ham.
Yeah. 8 players are out of contracts at the end of the season. Yeah.
Wow, big
They're
players.
rebuilt.
Stu.
Big players. Yeah. They're on a rebuild come end of the season.
You think Moyes stays at end of season, Stu?
No, not now. Not now. No. What I'm hearing, Jess, it don't even look like Tim Snyder's going to be there come end of the season either.
Is that who's interested? Liverpool's interested in?
Yeah.
I thought, all right.
Yeah. He's the one who brought Paqueta to West Ham. So he knows the talent when he sees it. He's pretty good at what he does.
Do you think
But
Paquetá will be there at end of season, Stu, at West
No.
Ham? Just
No.
digressing. No?
No,
See, I'd like him
no.
at Liverpool. I think he's a good player.
Well, he was Man City bound until his betting scandal come out.
So what happened with that betting scandal then, Stu? Because there's nothing being said, has there, about it?
I think it's still being investigated. Basically, what it was, a load of accounts. It were a load of accounts in his own town and abroad got set up to put money on him picking up a yellow card, and he picked up a yellow card.
Right.
So, but he always picks up yellow cards. Picks up yellow cards nearly every time he plays. To be fair to him, you know.
Right.
So
they've missed him though, haven't they, Stu, West Ham?
Oh, massively. You can see it, can't you? You can see it.
And I just don't think. Do you know me, right? And you might shoot me for this. I think it's going to take Calvin Phillips till the end of this season to get match fit, Stu.
I agree with
he
you.
looks match fit.
He's nowhere near match fit. He hasn't played enough minutes to be match fit.
So rusty, Stu. Like you can see that not playing for what it Man City 2 or 3 years?
2 years now, isn't it?
He's got a lot of work to do to get up there for me.
That's what Pep Guardiola could say, that he were overweight and stuff, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's I know Blade's been looking at some players from Leeds. You know, like some West Ham, but Sheffield United will be back down, Jamie. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say, Jamie, I'd be surprised if they stay up. That must be like 500 to 1 for Sheffield United to stay up. It must be big odds.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. Hey, Jess, Stu Lee, are you way not be doing well? Lee, do you think Willie Nonto will be sold this summer, Lee, if West Ham come for him? Do you think he'd go to West Ham?
No.
See, Lee's not a big West Ham fan.
He's Liverpool, like you, Ali. You're a good man.
Yeah, he's not a West Ham fan in Lee, bless him. But yeah, look, I think it's going to be an interesting summer, and I think all channels regarding Leeds and West Ham are going to be very, very busy, very busy. Even if we don't go up, Chess, I think we're going to be busy.
I still believe, Stu, and I honestly mean this, that even if we don't go up, I still think there'll be a massive overhaul. They've already started in January, Stu, with the fringe of players going out, like Paveda, Ayling at Middlesbrough. And I think in summer again, it'll be players like Byram, Cooper. I'm not so sure on Meslier, I'll be honest. We had this conversation last night, a bit of a question mark there for me where he'll be come September. Willie Nonto. What it just a thing with him getting this? Well, has he signed this new contract, Stu? Because I've heard nothing since January when they were all saying he was signing this contract. There's no contract being signed, has there?
No, it's been signed yet. No, it's been signed yet. No, well, not official anyway.
Yeah, not official has come out. Is it? I'm not mistaken, am I? I haven't missed anything. So, if he carries on the way he's going, which is 3 and 3 away games for him now, Wilfried Nonto, and say he carries on, and West Ham come in from the end of the season, and say in this contract he's got at the minute, it's a £20 million buyout clause. West Ham, I'd say that's good business, and I know Brother Lawrence really rates him, doesn't he, Wilfried Nonto?
Yeah, he does. This Wilfried Nonto, what we're seeing in the last couple of games, I rate. It's the Nonto we were seeing before that I don't rate.
Do you think it's a bit like Gruev is needed to starting minutes, as in coming on and playing, a good 70, 80 minutes and not the 10 or 8 or 12 minutes that he were getting. Do you think it's more on them? I mean, it's a nice luxury to have now in it, not on form, but James as well.
Yeah. It's a headache. It's a nice headache for Farke to have. He's not going to go far wrong picking either or. Really,
No,
it's
great.
not.
Like, so may it continue, Stu, but like it just worries me a little bit injuries at the minute. I won't lie, Bamford, Byram. Did we strengthen enough in January, Stu, really?
No, not really. No, not at all. But this is why I'm worried about going on this cup run. If everyone talking about us beating Chelsea and stuff like that, all you're doing is you're adding more games to championship season.
Yeah,
I'd rather play under 21s against Chelsea. I would, but we won't. We know we won't.
He won't. Well, he's very set in his ways with his team, and he might make 2 or 3 changes, and maybe Roberts will come in, and he might. There'll be Joseph. Maybe he'll start, but it's very. Geldart might come in. It's very predictable what he'll do as in lineup. He's not like. But then again, Stu, if you look at it from a Premiership point of view nowadays, and you look at, say, like Liverpool or when they played Norwich, they still played a pretty strong team, did Liverpool. Same as like Man City and that. So you think, really, it's if the draw's kind to us. If we go through, I'd like a home draw and I'd like a lesser team.
I agree with you. And look, what are the chances of us winning FA Cup realistically?
Slim Atlas, Stu, to be fair. That's not being disrespectful to Leeds, but if you say next round, say Liverpool are still there, Manchester City is still there, you'd say, it has been done in past, and I know Wigan have done it, and I know Portsmouth have done it. For me, I just want top 2, Stu. Just get up. That's all I want this season for me, and I'm happy. I'm really happy.
I agree. And that's showing no disrespect to FA Cup at all. I love FA Cup, but we are in a position. We are in a position to win, to go far in FA Cup plus challenge for promotion with squad we've got, with it being, with us having injuries.
The demand's high in its due in Championship. There's 46 games. It's a grueling season. It's midweek games, Saturday or Sunday games. You look at Leeds and they've got Plymouth away, which is 300, 400 miles away. Leicester at home. Chelsea then away on the Wednesday. And is it Huddersfield away? Yeah,
so we've got some grueling games coming up.
Leicester's going to be
this Steel game won't be an easy game. It won't be. They seem to have found a goal scoring boots.
Well, they picked up a good 1-0 win at Sunderland the other day, Stu, you know what I mean? And they pushed Southampton all the way on the Saturday. So, yeah, absolutely. You can't go into these games thinking just because it's Huddersfield or Stoke City or Rotherham or whoever, we'll win these because they are where they are, because that's where complacency sets in. We just need to be level-headed, keep doing what we're doing, don't worry about anybody else's business, and let's see where we are come that Southampton game at end of season. Hopefully, we're already in top 2 and at least 4 points clear. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be like snakes and ladders, up, down, up, down. It's going to change all the time. I really do.
I just want, I remember Evie saying this, and I'm in agreement with her. I just want Hull to catch up with their game in hand. Ipswich, is it Ipswich game in hand to catch up with it? So we're all same games played. And
is that midweek, that's Stu, all their catch-up games?
Is it against Hull, isn't it?
I mean, Hull, for me, Stu, we've spoken about Hull before, haven't we? And we've said we've been impressed with Hull. Do I think they could be ones to watch for the rest of the season. Hopefully they do us a favour, It'd be nice for them to do us a favour, but, the thing is, everybody thought Ipswich were up and done with, didn't they, Stu, other day? And we watched that we did the watch on me, you and your lead, didn't we? And they were good, weren't they? So,
very good. Very good. Yeah, I know Millwall were poor, but Ipswich were done poor.
Yeah, so Tuesday you've got Southampton, Hull, and Ipswich, Rotherham. So that's their games in hand on Tuesday. Plymouth, West Brom, Cardiff, Blackburn. Southampton are at home and Ipswich are at home. You don't
See, I don't-
fancy Rotherham doing us a favour, do you, Stu? Like,
No,
I
I
don't mean that
don't.
awful. I don't like to see any Yorkshire club down there, not at all. Hull, I think they could do us a favour on Tuesday, Stu.
That could be a banana skin, potential banana skin for them. I mean, I said on what you on I did the Southampton Ipswich game and Bristol game. I said that could even end up in a draw. I never in my wildest dreams thought Bristol City had beat Southampton. But now now it's going to be a test for Southampton. How do they bounce back from a defeat? Because they haven't tasted a defeat in 20 odd games.
You
So
know,
let's see how they bounce back.
absolutely. You know, Leeds went through that bit of a sticky run, didn't they, just after Christmas, Stu, losing on Boxing Day and West Brom game. And we turned the corner and found form again in January. For me, I think they've been on a bit of slippery slope, Southampton, for a couple of games. You know, they were very lucky against Huddersfield. Bristol City were outstanding and deserved that win. I watched the highlights. And who Southampton got tomorrow, Lee? Oh no, Southampton play tonight, don't they? They've got West Brom on there tonight.
West Brom on your channel,
Yeah, we're doing it tonight. Sorry, I thought it was Thursday, so you can tell I haven't been up long. I think West Brom will do us a favour tonight, so I'm going to go 2-1 win for West Brom. They're at home as well at Hawthorns.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a big game.
If they
Looking
lose
forward to
tonight,
that
Stu,
watch-along.
yeah, I am, because like when we do watch-alongs and just on general, I mean, there's no pressure on us tonight. Like we can sit as mutuals and think, right, we want West Brom, we can cheer West Brom tonight, me, you and Lee. And I don't know if Danny's joining us, I know he's got stuff on,
I
but
think he is. I think
yeah,
he is.
will you do us a favour and send him link across, Stu?
I will.
That game tonight and West Brom, you know, as we found when we went to Hawthorns, Stu, when we lost, fingers crossed, and then we win at Plymouth. I mean, everybody thinks we're just going to go to Plymouth and walk it, Stu. I don't think so.
Well, I
It could
said
be a
2-1
tight
Leeds.
game.
I said 2-1.
You know, they'll have Forshaw back as well, I think, and they'll have some players back that are obviously cup tied, and they're decent at home at Plymouth. I will say that. I got a good 2-2 draw at Coventry on Tuesday night. I think you're right, Stu. I think it'll be a 2-1 or a 1-0. I really think it'll be a tight game tomorrow.
As long as we don't lose, we'll be all right. I think we can afford to. We want 3 points, of course we do. But if we come away from Plymouth with a point, I think I'll take it as a good point, especially down at their ground, 100%.
With the amount of travelling we've done it last week as well, yeah, a point's good, but 3 would be even better. But it's like, you've just got to rely on your own business, innit, Stu? You can't, bank on people losing, games losing. It's just level-headed to end of season for me.
Well, I said to Lee, out of the 14 games, Leeds need, this is bare minimum. Leeds need to win 10. They can afford to lose 2 and draw 2 out of the 14 games remaining.
So what's that, 42 points available, Stu?
Yeah.
And how many points do you think we'll get out of them 42?
Win 10, so that's 30. Draw 2, that's 32 points.
32. What about you, Lee?
I don't know.
Put you on the spot, Anna.
How many games do you think we're going to win out of 14, Lee? That'd be better for you.
14.
14? Yes, mate. I'm the only one that said we'd stay unbeaten all season. Everybody was shooting me down. Yes, Lee. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Why can't we do that, though, Jess? Why can't we go on a 14-game unbeaten run?
Look, Stu, we're 18 games unbeaten at home this season at Ellen Road. So, for me, I honestly believe we'll go unbeaten for the rest of the season. And I will be the first to come on like Danny Rumsey did and apologise if I'm wrong. But I'm really confident. I'm in a good place at the minute with Leeds, Stu. I really am. And there's no wrong with being a bit overconfident. Honest, I really am. At the start of the season, I was looking and thinking, God, I don't know where we'll be. 10th, maybe? That guy's done such a good job. And even if we get playoffs, it's still a success. But I'd love to get top 2 and get back to where we belong. I really would.
One thing that me from that press conference, Jess, and it wasn't Daniel Farke, it was one of the journalists. keep comparing Farker to Bielsa.
Yeah, look, the different managers in their own right, Stu, is in, Bielsa's tactics are totally different to Daniel Farker's. There were a lot of pressing involved with Bielsa, a lot of off the ball work, Daniel Farker's totally different. He likes his little square passing, he likes it going back. He plays a different way, so I don't see how you can compare them. It's totally different teams as well, Stu, to what, Bielsa had to what Daniel Farker's got.
Yeah, well, Farker's team it's got now, in my opinion, is a lot better than the team what Bielsa had.
Look, nobody will ever take what Bielsa did for Leeds United away. He's a god for me, what he did. I like the guy, he does a lot for Darwin Núñez as well. But that were then, and this is now, and we've got Daniel Farker now, and people need to stop making that, comparison because they're not similar for me at all. Totally different. And I think Daniel Farker had a totally different situation to work with, Stu, than Bielsa, if that makes any sense. There's different ownerships, different mentality, different players. And he's proven at this level. It'd annoy me if we get to Premiership and they get rid of Daniel Farker.
Yeah, well, I don't look. I think that'll be a chief for that because I think he's earned the right to. If it ain't working out by Christmas, and if we're right down there, it was hovering above or in and around relegation, then think about it. But don't do it. Don't be
premature about it.
No. And us Leeds fans, we need to be realistic. We aren't going to finish in top 6.
Yeah, exactly. Like first season for me, Stu, if we get top 10, do you think that's realistic in first season for Leeds?
Well, I said 14th. At the start of this stream, I said about 14th. We finished 14th. It's a good season.
I agree. Build.
You've got to build the front foundations, and if you build a house very quickly, it's going to sink.
Yes, that is true. And hopefully in 10 years' time, Leeds will be a top 4 club again, Stu, and in Champions League, and they get the redevelopment at Ellen Road. And I do see that happening because I think with the owners that we've got, I think we're in a good place, Stu. I really do. I think financially we're secure. The foundations are getting built. But you know what it's like, Stu, as well. We're in a good position at the minute. Say, heaven forbid that we didn't get up this season. Can you imagine the amount that'd turn against you? It would have turned in at Christmas, one end has flipped again.
Well, I won't be on them. I won't be using Twitter for team news because I'll be dreading what it all says. But no, look, again, no jest, right? From where we were at the beginning of the season to where we are now, I don't see how anyone can complain.
No, I don't, Stu, but football, is very fickle, as we found out in certain press conferences just before Christmas when it was Daniel Farker out. Daniel Farker out. He's a clown. He don't know what he's doing, blah, 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 blah. Look, you cannot compare when he went up to the Premiership with Norwich to Leeds because he didn't get backed. He went up with a Championship squad and spent £8 million. It's nothing. It's pittance. The 49ers have already said if Farker gets us up, they will back. But people might be shocked in what we do get because I don't think 49ers will go out and say, right, we'll give you 50 million for Phillips. Just as an example, I'm saying it'll more be your 10, 15, 20 million pound players, and they might buy 4 for that. But
I think it'll be 20 million pound each for your strikers, 15 million pound each for your midfielders, and 10 million pound each, up to 15 million pound for your defender, for your centre backs and your left and right backs. That's what I think we're going to do.
I agree. And then you've got that issue of obviously players coming back in as well, Stu. There's a lot to deal with in summer. It's going to be a massive, massive summer this year.
It's going to be good times for Leeds United fans. Though. It really is. It's going to be a boring window. Let's put it that way.
No, I agree.
Right. Well, look, Jess. We'll leave it there on this channel. We're going live on Leeds at R5 with Danny and stuff. So we'll leave it there on this channel. Lee, thanks for joining me, mate. Much appreciated. Jess, thank you very much for joining. Much appreciated.
Can I just say something, Stu? Make
on.
sure that you check Lee Statham TV out. If anybody's watching and new to it, we're
He's
new in all
forgetting.
that. Make sure you're going over, smashing a like on his video, subscribing to his channel. He's on 42 subscribers now. Let's get Lee up to 50. Appreciated.
Yeah,
Oh.
thanks, Jess. I keep forgetting, Lee. Sorry, mate.
It's all right, Lee. I'm on ball, mate.
I'm not used to asking on his channel.
No, you're
But
not, and I don't mind asking for him. Sorry, I know it's a
I'm
bit.
gonna put his link in handle now for him as
Yeah,
well.
please do. Come on, let's get Lee up to 50. He's only 8 away now. Come on. Let's be
There you
generous.
go. And please check us out tonight. You'll find us on Lee Statham TV, R5, and then you're gonna find me, Jess, Danny. I think Lee's gonna be sat in room when we watching game,
Sweet.
so we'll be on camera.
Are you all right
it'll
to do stats tonight, Lee? Yeah, at half
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. Thank you. That's appreciated.
So Jess, let me do something before I do disappear. Before we go anywhere, hang on a minute. Right.
I'm on the
Yeah,
road to 250 now, Stu. 214. We're nearly there.
Yeah,
We're
well,
getting there. We're
This
getting
is
there.
Jess's link as well, so please check out Jess. There we go. So both links are at bottom of the screen. And I'll put them in title as well on this video. I'll change title in this video. But yes, please get subscribe to Jess. She's got some. The good thing about your show channel, Jess, right, is you've got different shows. What suits everybody.
I agree. Yeah. Offer a bit of variety.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that, and I like it. And so it's the Saturday night show. It's nice to sitting back, chilled out, watching chat, and then I can go to bed whenever I get tired. It's fantastic. We need to get up first, so fingers crossed. I totally agree with that, Frankie. Yeah, we do need to get up. We do. You're right. It's spot on. We take one game at a time. That's all we can do. It's all we can do.
I agree.
Right, well, look, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. And thank you, everyone in chat as well. And Jess, thank you again, love. Much appreciated. And you, Lee, thank you very much. So thank you for watching this edition of Table Team. It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
And it's a goodbye from me.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.